heading south from Barragup, which is to the east of Dwellingup. Got some canola crops growing on the side of the road here. It's the Birdsville belt line for the bauxite refinery. Beautiful country out here near Quindanny. Sun's about to come up over the horizon. The Memorial Park in Narrogin. A tree here. Got a lot of character in that trunk. It's like somebody's carved it all up. A ripper tree. I wonder if this cannon here saw service. This was a war trophy gun. It was one of 33 field cannons allocated to Western Australia following World War II. There's only 4 of these German Krupp guns remaining in Western Australia, and they were manufactured in 1896 and was capable of firing 2 rounds per minute with a maximum range of 9,200 yards. That's pretty good back then. This one's a muzzleloader colonial field gun gifted to the town of Narrogin in 1913. G'day! Left home this morning about 5:30, up through Dwellingup, Narrogin, heading out to Birdsville races. This is in the beginning of September. Going to go out through Hyden, Wave Rock area, over to Norseman, across the Nullarbor, up through the Gawler Ranges, Cooper Pedy, and then across the Simpson to Birdsville. About 12 degrees outside here in the wheat belt. Everything's green except for the yellow flower and canola. Good to see. Nice drive, nice and sunny out here. It's pretty well overcast, lightning and thunder when we left home this morning. This is a thriving metropolis of Wickepin. All the she oaks are out in flower. There's a reddy, grey, reddy browny tinge on the tree. There's a whole network of these pipelines throughout the wheat belt. It opened up the farms to scheme water many years ago. This is a township of Coolin in the wheat belt. We're going to head out towards the racetrack, the Tin Horse Highway. And this is how you get out to Coolin and out to the Tin Horse Highway on the way to their Coolin racetrack. So this is known as the Tin Horse Highway for obvious reasons. Some pretty looking horses.
Get along this road.
Wait till you're all up down ready if you want to stop and have a look at them. Take photos of some of them.
This Tin Horse Highway leads out to the Coolin racetrack, which is right opposite Jalakan Rock. Bit hungry, this one, by the look of it. Must be thirsty work, towing that cart. During the 1920s, the West Australian government hatched a grand scheme to establish 3,500 farms stretching from the Lakes district around Hyden to the rich timber country around Forrestonia, 20 k's east of here. These were to be settled by Australian and English migrant farmers with financial assistance from the British government. An area of around 250 acres was to be cleared on each farm, and work actually commenced on this massive undertaking with gangs of axemen, mostly Italians, hacking away at the vegetation. Then came the Great Depression of 1929 to 30, and the whole scheme was abandoned. This was called the Forrestonia plots between 1960 and 67. This is to the east of Hyden and Wave Rock. Up yonder on the left is Flying Fox Mine, and the big one on the right is Lounge Lizard Mine. about the Barragup-Norseman road, heading towards Norseman. We're getting a few drops of rain every now and then, about 150 k's east of Norseman. Heading over the lake into Norseman, coming in from the western side. Quite a big hill in the middle of this lake. This is part of Lake Cowan. We're going to fuel up here at Norseman and find a place to camp out the road. Bit of stuff lying around here. Some smashed glass. Bottle tops, all sorts of gear. This is just to the east of Norseman off the side of the road. Little bottle. This is an old, looks like a folding lemon saline bottle jar. There's a latch off a case. Top off an old beer bottle. Some little tin. Could have been quite ornate, that glassware. So what I'm looking for is something like this, but with grey soil underneath it. Could be where they've had a campfire. Somebody must have had the thirst up. Oh, look over here, looks like a old Coke bottle or something. Might be a new Coke bottle. You never know these days. That's an old Coke bottle. It's got Coca-Cola engraved on it, or embossed on it. How's that, eh? Old Coca-Cola bottle. In one piece. Notice there's the old cans over here. Go and check it out. Saw a bit of glass back there, one little piece of glass, that's it. There's another piece, just here. A few bits and pieces, I'll have a wander around here. Old beer bottle. Closer inspection, there's screws and all sorts of stuff like, oh what's that, a pocket knife or something, by the look of it. By the looks of it, pretty rusty. That's what it was, a little knife. Amazing. Very amazing. Drill bit. Another drill bit. Amazing what you can see when you look close at the ground. Bit of a file. Maybe a bit of a hammer. Something cast iron. All sorts of bits and pieces. Bit of old toothpaste by the look of it. Could be anything really. I suppose a valve, old beer glass, tin of sunshine milk, oh no, paint tin. Looks like I've been doing a bit of work on some cars around here. There's the end of a push bike pump, what a look at it. Yep. And a bit of hose. Would have been quite a sports person, whoever was here. Remember the old aluminium sprigs on the footy boats? Well, that's one of them. Somebody's private stash. So this is here was an old campfire. You can Go by the colour of the soil. And it's around these areas you find things. Although I didn't find anything today. Must have been a major party here. A couple of bottles of beer smashed.